Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow.
Hey everyone, really happy you here with us today.
Before we start, I have to tell you something. This morning, I was walking outside and I saw my neighbor. She was practicing something out loud, alone.
Really? What was she doing?
She was practicing a speech for work, and she kept stopping, restarting, stopping again. She looked so nervous.
Oh, I know that feeling. That moment before you speak, your heart goes fast.
Exactly. And it made me think today's topic is something so many English learners worry about every single day.
Okay, now I really want to know. What are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about how to open a speech in English. That very first moment, those first 10 seconds.
But what does that mean exactly, in simple English?
It means, what do you say first? How do you start? How do you make people want to listen to you?
Oh, that is so important.
And don't worry, today we learn this together, step by step, in a very simple way. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood in front of people and your mind went completely blank?
Yes, 100% yes.
Most English learners know exactly what to say, but the moment they stand up, everything disappears.
It's like the words just run away.
They do. And today, we are going to fix that. By the end of this episode, you will have real phrases. Phrases you can use immediately, in class, at work, anywhere.
I love that. Okay, let's go.
So, David, let's start with a situation. Imagine this. You walk into a room, everyone is looking at you, you open your mouth, and you say,
Hello, my name is David, and, today I will talk about...
okay, that's not terrible, but does it make people excited to listen?
Honestly, no. It sounds a little flat.
Exactly. And this is what most beginners do. They start with their name first, but native speakers, they usually start differently.
Really? How?
They start with something that pulls people in, a question, a surprising fact, a short story, something that makes the audience think, oh, I want to hear more.
That's actually really smart.
And here's the thing many learners don't know. The first 10 seconds of your speech decide everything. If people feel interested in 10 seconds, they will keep listening.
Just 10 seconds?
Just 10 seconds.
Okay, so what should we say in those 10 seconds?
Great question. And we have 3 powerful ways to do it. But first, let me tell you a small story. I had a student once. Her name was Sarah. She had to give a presentation at her university in English, and she was terrified.
How terrified?
She told me, Olivia, I practiced 100 times, but the moment I stood up, I forgot everything.
Oh no.
So we worked on just one thing, just the opening, the first 2 sentences, and those 2 sentences changed everything.
What happened?
She walked in, she stood up, and instead of saying, hello, my name is Sarah, she asked the audience a question.
What question?
She said, have you ever felt so nervous you wanted to run away? And the whole room laughed because everyone understood. Everyone felt that.
That's brilliant.
And from that moment, she wasn't nervous anymore because the audience was with her.
So the opening, it's not just words, it's connection.
Exactly. It's connection. And today, we'll show you how to do exactly that. Okay, so the first way to open a speech powerfully is with a question.
A question to the audience?
Yes, a simple, relatable question, something everyone in the room can feel.
Like what?
Like, have you ever, and then finish with something real.
I feel that immediately.
Or, have you ever wanted to say something in English but didn't know how?
Every beginner has felt that.
Exactly. And when the audience nods, when they smile, you feel less alone, less nervous, and they feel connected to you already.
So it's almost like you're starting a conversation, not a speech.
That's a beautiful way to say it, David. Yes, exactly that.
Can I try one?
Please.
Have you ever looked at someone speaking English and thought, I wish I could do that?
Perfect. That's a wonderful opener.
Thank you. I feel like a speaker already.
See, it works. And by the way, if this is already helpful to you, a quick like really helps our channel. It only takes 1 second. Thank you so much.
Actually, I want to ask our viewers something. How do you usually start when you speak in English in front of people? Tell us in the comments. We really want to know.
Yes, please. We read every comment.
Okay, Olivia, what's the second way?
The second way is a surprising fact or a surprising number.
Like a statistic.
Yes, but it doesn't have to be very serious. It just has to be unexpected. Something that makes people think, wait, really?
Give me an example.
Okay, imagine you're giving a speech about learning English. You could start with, did you know most people give up on learning English in the first 3 months?
Oh, that makes me want to know more immediately.
Right? Because suddenly I'm thinking, why? Am I one of those people? What happens after 3 months?
It creates a question inside your head.
Exactly. The audience becomes curious, and curiosity keeps people listening.
So the phrase here is, did you know?
Yes, simple, powerful. Did you know? And then say something surprising.
Let me try. Did you know smiling before you speak makes your voice sound more confident?
And that is actually true.
Really?
Really, speakers do it all the time.
Okay, I'm smiling right now.
I can hear it.
Okay, but Olivia, I have to ask. Many learners I know, they try these phrases, but they still sound nervous. Why?
Great question. And actually, there's one small mistake almost every beginner makes right here. We'll talk about that in just a moment.
Before that, though, can I share something a little embarrassing?
Please.
The first time I gave a speech in English, I wanted to start with a surprising fact. So I said, did you know the average person eats 8 spiders per year while sleeping?
David, no.
I thought it was interesting.
What did the audience do?
Half of them laughed, the other half looked horrified. One person actually left.
So, the lesson here is make sure your surprising fact is appropriate for the moment.
Yes, know your audience. A funny fact for friends, a real fact for a work presentation.
Very good point. Context matters. Okay, now, that small mistake I mentioned, here it is. Many beginners, they memorize a great opening line. They say it, and then they speak too fast after.
Oh, because the nervousness comes back.
Exactly. They say the opening line and then rush, and rushing makes everything sound less confident.
So what should they do?
After your opening line, pause. Just 1 second. Let the audience feel it.
A pause.
Yes, the pause is powerful. It tells the audience, I'm in control. I'm calm. I know what I'm doing.
Even if inside you're a little nervous.
Even if inside you're very nervous. The pause hides that.
That's a real speaker trick.
Native speakers do it all the time. Say your opening line, then breathe, then continue.
Okay, what's the third way to open a speech?
The third way is my personal favorite, a short story. Just 2 or 3 sentences, something personal, something real.
Like the Sarah story you told earlier?
Exactly like that. It doesn't have to be dramatic, just real.
How does it start?
You can say, a few months ago, or last week something happened, or when I was younger.
Those all feel very human.
Because they are. Humans love stories. We are wired for stories. When you start with a story, the audience relaxes. They stop judging. They just listen.
So the three openings are a question, a surprising fact, and a short story.
Perfect. You remembered all three.
Have you ever tried all three in one speech?
That would be a very long opening.
Fair point.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We make new episodes every week to help your English grow naturally, just like this one.
Okay, let's review quickly. 3 powerful ways to open a speech in English.
Number 1, ask a question. Start with, have you ever?
Number 2, share a surprising fact. Start with, did you know?
Number 3, tell a short story. Start with, a few months ago or last week.
And don't forget, after your opening line, pause. Let the audience feel it.
These phrases work at school, at work, at any moment you need to speak.
I want to say something to everyone watching right now.
Please.
Learning English is not easy. We know that. But every episode you watch, every phrase you practice, that's real progress.
You are not behind. You are moving forward, step by step.
And the next time you stand in front of people, remember you have an opening. You have your words. You are ready.
Thank you so much for being here today. This conversation made me happy.
Same. See you in the next one, everyone.
And if this helped you today, please share it with one friend who is learning English. One share can change someone's journey.
Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.